I have this memory of going to hockey, and my dad would be driving me, and we'd be listening to Van Halen. And my dad was like, listen to that guy, the way he plays, it's crazy, it's super cool, or whatever. And I was like, yeah, it is super cool. Next Christmas, I got a guitar, and then I got obsessed with it, and I started playing like 10 hours a day, every day. And I did that all the way up to the end of high school. Now it's been mastering the arts of songwriting and trying to just become a better songwriter.
I'm thinking about my setup that I'm gonna do, and I want like a colossal sized fucking my own stage. Like I want it to be like literally 20 feet in the fucking air and just like a steel structure and just me on top of it. It's gonna be fucking sick.
Like Joey Jordison?
Yeah, but it's gonna be not like Joey Jordison. It's gonna be like Billy Love. So my dad was a drummer. He came home one day with it was like a little box. It was just like this is like a classic like story you hear on a biography. Anyways, it was a little box and it had like little pads on it, and you just would play on the pads and they sounded like drums. I had a tom as the floor tom, and I just put it against the wall, and then I had a couple boxes, and I put a tom on top of it, and then I had a hi-hat and a snare, and it was just like the trashiest, shittiest setup ever. But my dad showed me a couple beats on it, and he was just like, this is how you play the standard rock beat. Hit the crash and the kick at the same time. So he gave me like that basic knowledge. I just freaking loved it. My dad just takes me to Just Drums, and he's like, what do you think of that drum set up there? Like this massive kit. I was like, oh, that's not, like, I know I'm not getting that. I was like, yeah, it's sick, but whatever. And he was like, no, that's yours for your birthday. And I just like died, you know? So yeah, it was my dad. And a lot to do with my uncle too as well. My uncle still plays guitar and stuff, so definitely my dad and my uncle are the reason why me and John got into it, for sure. Piano came because I always wanted to write music. You can't write music on the drums, right? You can write beats, but you can't write music. I was like, man, I want to write a song, like, you know, so that's why I started just kind of like playing around on a piano. And then eventually I started like going on YouTube and looking up tutorials and learning songs like Yuruma, that pianist, and like a couple of my favorite songs. And then I just started using my basic knowledge of the like 10 songs that I learned, and I started trying to write songs off of those chords. And then now, like for example, like I'm not a great piano player, but it's my writing tool. So like all the stuff you hear on Ascendia, a lot of it is from the piano. Like,
you have to remember these are words. So like,
exactly,
it's not just
less words.
What's that?
In a verse, too many words.
what is your suggestion? What do you suggest?
Like not so many syllables.
So just.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
But do you want to hold it up?
So I was thinking along with you.
Yeah, so that's what you're saying. So the two options are we either do. Or we do.
Yes, I'm not crazy about it. I'd rather hold it. Because I'll think about it.
No, I know.
It's the same, right?
I like the so we'll just say, okay, Billy's idea is, and Nick is.
Yeah. Just think about the flow.
I'm thinking about the flow. We just have different ideas of what we like as the flow. Like I like the.
For a verse.
I personally, I like them both. Both are nice, but I like the
melody is really nice. At least we like the melody. So then Gav just decides what we think is better idea for the.
So be like, literally, this is what we do. Except it gets way worse sometimes. Important thing is we actually agree on the melody, which is like half the battle.
If only you heard what was going on in these headphones.
I think the mic is picking up a little bit.
Is it?
If you hold it close to the mic. Yeah.
I'm numb inside. It's over.
Dun, 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 dun. The truth is, if it wasn't for John or Billy, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. The truth is, I was one of those shower singers, I guess you want to call them. Me and John used to just jam on guitar all the time. Not to say I was good per se, but we did all the time. It was just a thing we did to pass the time. Went to the music store and jammed out, and kind of Billy tagged along, and we were just kind of walking home one day, and I started singing, and I guess they heard something, and next thing you know, we were entered into a battle of the bands that we ultimately won.
Till now, I was the only one that felt life was not meant for me. You were something worth fighting for until.
Gets the breaks before.
Yeah. That's it. It's very. You've done it. You know it.
Until
It's very beat. That's what I mean.
you were something worth fighting for. Until you disappear.
Had it all along.
I'd say it took me close to 4 or 5 years to actually take it seriously, take some lessons, understand the importance of warming up and all that. So, and then I just got into everything else, Italian, opera, and it's funny, a lot of the techniques used in metal and heavy metal or any big music that are techniques that are picked up from classical opera. It's all from classical opera, all of it. Yeah, and here we are now. So if it wasn't for them two clowns, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.
That was it.
It's fucking sick, but I mean,
Yeah,
Mike is coming in for another tee.
yeah,
Trusting
you might
everyone's
get there.
word.
That's fucking sexy, dude.
That was fucking.
That's like it's like little like sex there, you know? It's like
Just a little.
just a little sex, just not too much,
What?
just enough.
No, I'm banned.
That's a lot of sex. That was a lot of fucking sex, bud.
Yeah.
But honestly, on a real note, that sounds fucking really cool. Do you like that? It's like emotional and shit.
Do I know what?
Yeah, it's the panty. That's what I mean. That's why it's got that. Yeah, exactly.